like I said, somebody had come to my protest that I did on my daughter's birthday, and when I was doing my protest, they approached me and asked me to see the reports that I had from the coroner's office. And when I showed them the reports, they told me that there wasn't, this wasn't the only report. And I kind of knew back years ago that there was some reports missing. And when I talked to the new coroner of Fayette County, Dr. Mesker, and when I talked to him, he had told me that he also, when he went to retrieve my daughter's case files, he noticed there were some things missing. So I knew that there was something out there, and now I have it.
And what's the new information in that report?
New information in that report, as I was reading it, was one was the firemen, the first responders that went to the scene. When they pulled up on the scene, there was my ex-wife's pickup truck sitting in the middle of the road. Both doors were open. The cell phone was on the front seat that belonged to her, and the truck was running. And I couldn't understand that, because when I started investigating my daughter's case myself as a father, the first thing I always did was I always went to the first messages that my ex-wife mentioned, because I feel that's when everything hasn't yet settled in and you're giving statements. And she had gone to the Record Herald and gave a statement that that they woke up in the middle of this fire with crackling and popping noises, and then she proceeded to tell how she talked to my daughter, told her to go to the window. Later on, I talked to my ex-wife, and she even sent me some email stuff on Facebook, and she stated that she went out the back door of the house that was on fire. And when I looked at the sheriff's report, the boyfriend said that him and her went out the window together. So I thought, why is there two different stories here? You would know exactly how you exited a house. But then what caught my concern was that they're at the back of the house, and he's putting a ladder up there, and she's saying that she's witnessing all this by her own statement. How are they in the back of the house pretending to save my daughter, but then their truck they own is in the front of the house in the middle of the street running with the doors open? And then as I started reading more into the report, I saw where the firemen said that their alarms went off as they're fighting this fire. They didn't even know at that time there was a child in that house. And it was like 15 to 20 minutes later, they were told that there was a child in that house. And I couldn't understand how the mother could stand on a porch across the street watching a fire and never once say, hey, my daughter's in that house. I just can't, I don't understand that part.